y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Caitlin Mtuli, but we use Caitlin with a C. I haven't filmed anything in a while because wow, school had me like this. You know when they have you like this during the school had me by the neck, seriously, so I couldn't do anything. It was just about school, but I'm back. In this video we'll be discussing anything LLB. Okay, not anything, specifically how to start this law career if you think you want to become a lawyer or a legal practitioner, because that's the term that we use now. If you want to be a legal practitioner, this is where you can start. This is what you should do. This is what you should look out for. And yeah, considering the fact that I'm in this field, I won't be discussing anything civil engineer or like quantity survey. No, I'm doing law and that's what I know, so I'm gonna focus on that. So let's get into it. So the first thing that is important, it's your matric certificate, right? Because you need to get into varsity so you can pursue your LLB. Sometimes you can even become law, then LLB, still the same thing. But you need to finish matric. Honestly, trust me, it doesn't matter the subjects that you actually took. I remember I decided that I want to study law in grade 9, right? When I get to grade 10, people are like, if you want to become a lawyer, you need to take history.
Child. Anyway, so
let me tell you, I hated history with my whole heart. Like I was like, there's no way I'm gonna learn about the Nazis and the Holocaust and no, I hated that subject. I almost said module. Mentioned grade 10 to the modules. But yeah, I was like, I really don't like history, so I don't see myself doing it again. I don't care. But people were like, okay, you need history if you wanna become a lawyer. That is a lie, okay? That is a myth. I don't know where we got that. Maybe it was a requirement back in the days, but honestly, not anymore. What you should focus on when it comes to your subjects, it is your English, or the language of instruction, which is English. Your maths, whether pure maths or maths lit, those are the 2-3 most important subjects that they look for. For English, they want you to get above 70% on your final exam. And for pure maths, they want you to get 50%. Yeah, they want you to get 50%. And then for maths lit, I think you need to get 70%. Yes, you need to get 70% in order to get into the LLB 4-year program, right? However, if you do have a little less than that, you can still get into the LLB program. However, they're gonna put you in the extended program, which is 1 year extra, so I don't think it's quite a misery, it's still fine. It's just 1 year extra, so you're gonna do your LLB for 5 years instead of 4. And personally, for me, they put me in the 5-year program, and I really didn't mind it. At first I did. When my sister called me, she was like, do you know that the University of the Free State has accepted you? I'm like, oh nice, I didn't know. And then she was like, yeah, but they've put you in the extended program, which is 5 years and not 4. I was like, oh, should I take it? She's like, nah, it's okay, like just do it. And then I took it, and it was okay. It was just 1 year extra of varsity fun way too, like I really, really, really didn't mind it. When it comes to history, I think maybe I don't know this. Maybe they say you should take history because of certain modules that you're gonna have to take in your LLB, which is like in my first year I had to do modules like historical development of the law, where I have to learn about the Roman Dutch law, the English law, like where the South African law comes from. And I think that's the history part of it. Other than that, there's nothing else. Even with, I don't know why they require maths, because we don't really do much calculations, but they do. The only time you're gonna calculate in law in your LLB is when you have to do accounting for lawyers or accounting for attorneys, because when you write your bar exams, it's there. But for me, it was an elective, so I didn't need to take it, but I took it anyway because I did accounting in high school anyway, so I was familiar with it. So I was like, okay, I'll just take it. But I don't see why anyone would say you need history, except for the historical modules that you take, which is like 1 or 2 or 3, but it's really not that hectic. Therefore, please apply early into the varsity that you want to avoid disappointments. Make sure that your mark for maths or maths lit and the language of instruction are really, really good. But you can still get into it, man. You'll just be put in the 5-year program, which is also fine. Now let's say, and please, in this video I'm going to specifically speak about my institution, University of the Free State, because that's where I went. That's where that's what I know. Let's say now you've been accepted and it's your first year and you're starting. This is what you should expect to do. And specifically I'm going to speak about my 5-year program because that's what I did. So they gave me modules like introduction to legal science, the Roman law foundation of South African law. Please don't mind me, I'm just looking at my laptop. And then I also had to do things that were just wasting my time, really, because they were like non-legal modules, which is like computer literacy. I didn't understand why I had to redo that, because I was like coming straight from high school. I had done CAT, computer application technology. I had done that, and then I had to come here and do computer literacy again, which is literally the very same thing. But yeah, I was in the 5-year program, and that's and then I also had to do mathematical literacy, which is maths lit, that I had just done in high school. Those were just modules wasting my time, really, but it's okay. I had to do, and then you're gonna have to do like criminal law, you're gonna have to do family law, you're gonna have to do legal practice. Legal practice was just for us a module where we have to learn how to conduct ourselves as lawyers, what you have to do, how to act in your office, how to act. Like, it was just so simple and easy, so all these things are just literally introductions. You're gonna get into them in depth throughout the degree. You're gonna have to do those things, and law is repetitive. What you do in your first year, you're gonna meet it in your second year. What you did in your second year, you're gonna it's a circle. It's a circle. If you guys want me to go more in depth, like with the modules, like in each year, and explain them in detail, please tell me, so that we can do another video explaining every single thing that you should expect in your first year, in your second year, third, and final. I will gladly do that. And also, I just want to say, if you get into LLB and you realize that no, this ain't me. This is not for me. Maybe you thought you wanted to be a lawyer, or like you were forced into it, because I also have a few friends that were like told by their parents that you're gonna become a lawyer. And if you realize that no man, this is not your thing, please, that's okay. That is all right, because I don't think we can all become the same thing. Like, I don't see myself as a civil engineer. I would never be a psychologist. I would never. And if you get there and you realize, Guti, it's not your thing, it's okay, man, to get out. It's okay, it's all right. So when you are done with your LLB, you are going to, if you want to be a legal practitioner, you're going to do your articles of clerkship. This is where you practice. It's like you're in training under a firm, a law firm, where they're going to train you for 2 years. However, you can decrease the contract by going to law school. Law school currently is 17,500, 18K. Last year it was 15. Last year it was 15,000. The way it is increasing, oh chat. I don't have 18,000 rand, so I'm gonna be definitely be doing my articles of clerkship for 2 years, which most of us do, really, because as soon as 18,000 is clearly, you know. I'm gonna be able to go more in detail with the articles of clerkship throughout the year of 2022, because I'll also be doing my articles, so I will have more information, more than I do now. I will be exposed to a lot, you know, so I will be able to tell you exactly what is going on when you're inside there, when I'm doing it. So more information is to come. And after that, you write your bar exams, you pass them, and then you get admitted as a legal practitioner. When I refer to legal practitioners, I mean both attorneys and advocates. But advocates have to do what we call a pupillage to get into to get admitted, to write their exams and then get admitted. They don't have to do like articles of clerkship, just like I have to do for 2 years. But yes, that is how it goes. I don't think there's anything else that I want to add, except for more information that I will have when I get exposed into the practical field of things. I'm really excited to see what it has in store for me. I am so nervous, but so excited. Thank you so much for watching. This is Caitlin with a C, and she is a lawyer.